Name it. I'm gonna try some of my beans and cornbread over here. Mm. Look. I am so country at the point where I put a little salt in that. Well, no, not a little salt, but a little hot sauce in that. It's so good. You guys put a little hot sauce in your beans. If they may come off as a little bit not blend, but if you want to just add a little bit more seasoning and a little bit more taste to it, mm-hmm. Put some hot sauce in that hole. I'm just saying. Put some hot sauce on that hole. That will go. Because, obviously, I have put some hot sauce on somebody's ass that is going. Mm-hmm. Really not the sauce, but really by my words. They done got mad at me and decide to make a live here and there. You know what? You look, you gotta understand, brother, because you are a big brother to me. Even though I don't look at you in that type of light. I don't look at you. I don't look at you like a big brother. I don't. Because of what you have said and did upon the YouTube streets, I ain't looking at you in that type of light. Just like you told me, I used to think something of you. You did. I wasn't expecting you to. I honestly have your own representations of me. But I look, I'm gonna tell you like this. That ain't me. Whoever view me, I ain't looking at you and to be any type of, oh, you up with the upper echelons. No, look, we all share the same motherfucking, I would say, qualities. If you ask me, I'm just keeping it real. I gotta be real. I look, I can't be on here sounding like a fool, and then I'll be sounding even crazier just coming on here talking about saying, well, really just saying like I'm above someone that's older than me because I know honestly, let's keep it real. Look, let's do the math. You know, I'm a baby to people that are in their 50s. You know what I'm saying? I'm a baby. I'm a baby. I ain't lived that long. I ain't seen as much. Look, I have not seen as much. Oh, my phone's gonna go there. I have not seen so much as someone in their, you know, 50s or 40s may have seen. I really may have been through. Just keeping it real. I don't want to be naive to that, but at the same time, don't think that I have a comeback. I mean, but really don't think that I shouldn't have a comeback to what you are saying to me because what you're saying to me, it comes off as a little bit it's not crazy, but it's just like, nigga, look at yourself. And it's a little bit like, are you delusional? Mm-hmm. So you done got some years on yourself, and you feel like you Mr. Honcho. Okay, well you may be that. Look, you can be all the big homies and all that shit. Honestly, Cannonball, I'm gonna tell you, John. This ain't got nothing to do with Cash. This is John talking to you. John don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Okay, John don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And I hope I don't, I hope I don't offend any of my older audience that is listening to this. But as the truth, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit because you know what? I'm gonna have to go through that same shit that y'all had to go through, figuring it out, and trying to find your motherfucking way. And then when you find your way, you ain't gotta come back on here trying to put down others about how they trying to find their way. You know, that ain't me. Because if any damn thing, look, best believe, oh my goodness, these damn sinuses. Oh my goodness. Just best believe, if I had the money to bless a few content creators that I know that's going through something right now, I would. I would. Now don't look at me as if I'm a ATM machine. But if I seen the situation and we have talked, because I look, I need to talk to you in order to send something, in order to send something to you. I need to be talking to you on a consistent basis. If I know your situation and you gotta give me a good reason for it, because I look, I am not one of those ones that's gonna be like, oh, sad situation. I'm gonna send you this, and hopefully that can, make you feel better. No, I need to know. And then I'm also, if I ever was to send a donation, I'm gonna tell you what you can do to better it within itself. You know, I'm going to. I'm going to. And so I don't need a nigga. What's up, like nigga? I gotta read your comments. Look. I'm talking, so you know how this goes. I can't look. I am not one. I look, lady nigga. I am not one of those type of people that can look at the chat and then start conversating because I get off topic. But I'm sure you understand. But I want you to know this, brother. I want you to know this, brother. I would never be that type. I got a heart of look. I ain't gonna talk. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like to help. Look, I like to help everybody, and sometimes people get on my ass about that because I have that much bigger of a heart. I ain't that motherfucking selfish. And you fail to realize that you may have looked at me in a certain type of way at some point, but at the same time, hey baby, I'm still that way because I know you don't like. Look, I know that you do not like me right now. You're mad at me right now for some unknown reason. You don't talk your shit. I don't talk my shit. Why are you still upset? Look, like I told you when you was going on your trip with your husband, I refuse to say anything crazy about y'all travels. And you guys that know me, y'all know sometimes I may not, be in the right head state of mind and be wanting to say evil things. Because we all have an evil side and a good side to us. We all have it in us. But I would never, ever get on here. Even though there was one instance of me getting on here like that. But I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't want nothing crazy happening on your travels. I wouldn't. Because I wouldn't want you being like that towards me. Oh my goodness, I fought the bed. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't want nothing bad happening. Enjoy yourself. But when you coming at me in certain type of ways, I want you to understand that I'm not going to accept it, and I'm going to have an opinion about it, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. And see, I wish this never even happened. I could respect you, like I respect a few of my, I would say people that I do YouTube with. I'm forgetting the terminology of that, but forgive me. That's my take because I have went out with a few friends, so I kind of forgot the terminology of that. But I respect you like you just anybody else on here. You know, I would have respected you, and I still do respect you. You know, and I'm not trying to say anything bad to cause harm upon you or whoever that you may be laying next to. I'm not. That ain't me. You do what you do, I do what I do. But that still doesn't take that still doesn't take away from the fact that I have an opinion and I have a voice. I have a voice because I have been biting my tongue a few times, but it's time to be vocal. It is. And I'm going to continue to stay vocal, whether you like it or not. Now you can listen to this all you want to and get all in your feelings about it, because I know that's what it's going to bring. You know, I know it's not going to affect you too much, but when you get pissed by hearing what I'm saying about you to somebody that you're not in agreement with, yeah, you may get back online and say some shit. Yeah, you may, yeah, anybody that's doing this, that's doing YouTube, they know this shit ain't about what it's all really worked up to be about. It ain't. The money is just good, but all of this, I can't sleep because you done said this about me. That's bullshit. I ain't like that. All right, look, some of you guys may be like that, and if you, I would advise you to log off. But if you are allowing this shit on YouTube to affect your real personal space, it's time to log off. But one nigga does not get that satisfaction from me. Neither nigga, if you ask me, whether it's coming from a woman or a man, it's not. And I would expect the same thing and vice versa. Do you think people that I have had words with are fucked up about what the fuck I'm saying about them? Hell no. They They done moved on. They done moved on. Just like I'm moving on. Words are just words, baby. I won't look, like I used to say, I will accept all the negative Nancy's, all the negative comments, because I know the positive that resides in me and that lives within me. So all of what anybody else is saying about me that really truly doesn't even know who the fuck I really am doesn't mean a hill of beans to me. So therefore, you can continue to think how you want to think. You can. Look. I ain't over here upset. Do you think I'm supposed to be over here crying? I'm not crying. Look. I am not crying a river over you. Matter of fact, I love it when you bring it up. I love when you bring my motherfucking name up. I love it when you bring it up. Anything that I may be doing on my channel, because I'm on my channel, because you watching me too, just like I'm watching you. So this and see, I got to give you a response because I see this look. I see you right through the bullshit that you are trying to spit out to your followers. So I have to come back. I mean, this is the beef sector, and you're trying to, get away up in it, But honestly, you're not OG. You're not. You're not. If anything, take notes from the lady nigga. Take notes from James Caldwell. James Caldwell, and take notes from Sean Bradley. Okay, take notes from them. Take notes from Food Junkie. Take notes from Deanna Irvin. Take notes from Leo the Lioness Queens. Take notes from Shelly. Take notes from ZT. Take notes, okay, from Chocolate Bay. Take notes from Rico Reports, okay, and the bartender lounge. Take notes, okay. Take notes, baby. Because we seeing all these, and we are seeing all of these individuals. They may talk they shit to each other, but I'm sure a lot of them ain't fucked up about it. This is just a little fun time, a little downtime, because we all have real shit going on in our lives. Folks like to, I ain't gonna lie. Folks love to sit up here and say, this ain't real life. You know, it's our life. We are recording this. So I feel like it is kind of semi-real life, but we don't see everything outside of our real lives. Well, I would say they don't see everything outside of our real lives. They don't see. That's what I really meant to say. Sorry about that, you guys. You guys, I have a little bit a little something going on, but sometimes, but that happens. My mind be going like a going like a minute, like it just be like, oh my goodness, I have so many things in my head to be rushing, like, and I be saying the wrong words. But do you think they give a fuck about any motherfucking opinion? Look, whatever has happened or whatever has been done, baby, it can be fixed. I don't care. You want to talk? Look, I was bold enough to tell you this. Yes, a nigga like me needed a partial, or well, really a bridge. But look, I had some badass teeth in my motherfucking mouth. I had to get that shit. And look, honestly, I had to get that shit cut off, or really, really, really get out. Well, they had to take it out of my mouth. They had to take it out on that. They had to take it on out. And I wasn't ashamed of that, because you know why? I had insurance in it, and therefore I can get it fixed, baby. They gave me a price already, so therefore, baby, I can give them. I can give that money in cash. I can, and I'd be chomping away. Don't get mad at me because I'm an open book. I ain't that damn open, but I'm an open book. Don't get mad at me because I can admit whatever is going on. Oh, excuse me, guys. These allergies are getting to me. Don't get mad because I'm being honest about my truth. I'd rather say my truth than having somebody else coming on here and saying my truth. Baby, I can get all this shit fixed, baby, with insurance. That's what you fail to realize. So you can try to talk about me about missing teeth here and there. I don't give a rat's ass about that because I'm still eating on the, at the end of the day. I'm still fucking at the end of the day. I may be still sucking at the end of the day, even though I don't like sucking nothing, but I'm just keeping it real. Look, it is just me. It is what it is. It is what it is. And then whether you like it or not, hey, I don't want to just tell you, brother, because you are a king of minds. You are a king of minds. Okay? We look, honestly, we should be sticking together instead of trying to go at, back and forth with each other. You know. But since you don't have too much to really go off with when it comes to anybody in the beef sector, you are going to continue to do what you do. And you go right ahead. You go right ahead. Because your audience is going to see through your bullshit. Okay? So hopefully you can still maintain a marriage. Even though I would prefer, no, I'm not gonna express my opinions about that anymore because that's what you do. That's what you do. I don't care if you got a husband or boyfriend. Is that what you do? That's what you do. That's what you like. Cool. Y'all want to have a title upon, with y'all selves, go right ahead. It ain't that motherfucking big of a deal to me. It ain't. Because it ain't me. I ain't got to go to God like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. If any damn thing, I'm trying to make sure I get myself together so I can get into the pearly gates because I done did some shit myself. And I can't, I'll be over here like a fool trying to tell you, really, oh, you doing this wrong, and I'm doing the same thing. Look, just get it together. Just get it together. Just get it together. You know, I know you may be upset at me. You can be mad at me. I don't have anything bad to say about you because this is a new year. You can say you can call me whatever you want to call me. I don't care. Call me all the words you want to call me. You can. You can call me all the words you want to call me. I don't care. I really don't. Because I'm not sleeping with you at night. I'm by myself. I'm by my motherfucking self. Behind these four walls. By myself. I have to deal with me at the end of the day. Not you. So I would hope that you will understand that. I'm just saying. And I hope that you will, scatter along and continue to do what you do. Honestly. Because honestly, how much more can I say about you? Because I don't even know too much about you. I really don't. And so therefore, it'll be like a waste of time. And see, I'm learning off of my peers. Well, not my peers, but people that's a lot older than me. And well, I'm gonna say this. Yeah, a few of my peers. I am learning off a few of my peers, but people that I gravitate towards people that's in their 40s and in their 30s. I like being around older folks. So, I understand that me being where I'm at right now in my life, I gotta attempt to get there where they are at right now because they don't already surpass where I'm at. I'm only 31, and you are in your 50s, so I gotta try to see if I can get there because it ain't gonna be no, no happy and no ending, nothing. It ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be some days where, like I said last night, it's gonna be some days where you're gonna be alone. It's gonna be some days where you gotta try to figure that shit out on your own, whether you got family or not. And us, our people don't like to really let everybody know what's going on. But hopefully you have a strong mind because it takes a lot within a person that is by themselves and they have to go through certain shit on their own, whether it's with a friend, Because a friend, you may have a close friend to you, and you still may feel unconnected, or really not unconnected, a disconnect with a relationship, or a family member, a disconnect. Yeah, we may talk and say, "Hey, how you doing?" and what you been up to, but at the same time, it still can be a disconnect within that relationship. If you ask me, it can be. And I want you to understand where I'm coming from. On one accord, not two or three. So I want you to understand that I'm not being foolish. Come on here thinking I can, you know, go against someone that's older than me. And when I say older than me, that's not a diss, because it's a blessing to get old. It's a blessing to get to people ages where, I would say 40, 30. That's a blessing, because I mean, I'm sure you people that's older than me have seen the curses that hasn't been broke. People in their 20s losing their life, in their 30s losing their life, 40 losing their life. Man, and 50s too. Look, and 60s, and the 60s too. Shit. Sometimes they be locked, sometimes they be locked up. I would never take that away from you. Never. But I do hope you understand that I ain't really trying to be on there with you right now. I really not. You know, honestly, how you feel, you are entitled to that. And I'm giving you, look, honestly, I'm sure you're in the bushes listening. I'm sure you are in the bushes listening. Honestly, you should be, proud that you are at where you are at. Like I told you, the path that God chose for you to walk, that was your path. You know, you was able to get a car, house, good job. Kudos. Hopefully, we all can sustain that, because we know in life shit can change. You know, and I ain't trying to be on here trying to say, oh, I wish you lose your house, I wish you lose your car. And if your relationship going on with your partner, I look, I wish you whatever you need to be wishing, well, whatever I want to be wishing you, which is the best, because I'm not an evil person. But hopefully you can keep all that when you come down here on the YouTube street and try to say this and say that about another nigga. Hopefully. Because it's so many people that can be out here talking about people that's less fortunate. It is so unfortunate that you have a lot of people that's talking about people that's out here less fortunate, and not knowing that they may be one of the less fortunate themselves. You never know. That's why I'm not in my feelings about it. I'm not really too much giving too much of a feeling or a caringness of it about it, because it's meaningless to me. Very meaningless to me. You say you are a baby to me, babe. He said to me, and my baby, but you are an adult. Jay always recognized that I respect those who are, those who return it to me. Exactly. I totally understand, Lady Nick. I totally understand. You are good. I'm a baby to you. My mama is in her 50s. Lady Nika, she's one of your peers. Honestly, well, she's older than you, but y'all run around in the same circles when it comes to the age wise. Ain't nothing she could tell you more different than you can tell her. Because y'all grew up around the same damn time. I mean, that's what he need to understand. Honestly, I ain't ashamed about it. I'll be a fool on here trying to tell this older man. And now when I say older man, seasoned, I should say seasoned. This seasoned man about himself. I mean, I can't. I mean, how can I really come at him in that type of way? But I do gotta let him know how I feel and where I'm coming from. And you're not gonna change my thinking. You're not. I know this may sound so like not Castro that you guys are really talking to John, because that's my real name. Is John. Not I don't go by that. You know, when I'm in the streets, I'm John. I'm not Castro. I'm not Castro. I don't look at myself in. Not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I don't look at myself in third person. You know, but there can be times where I could be like that, but I'm not like that. It is what it is. I'm John. You guys gonna see more of John. Okay. I can't even won't tell you guys all of this right now like it is. Oh my goodness. Maybe I shouldn't be saying too much like this, but it is what it is. Hey, I don't give a fuck. But to you, sir, just know I don't have a vendetta or hatred in my heart towards you. I don't. I'm not built like that. I don't wish any, even though you done told me some discouraging things, I wouldn't repeat those things to say I wish that upon you. Go right ahead. Even though you may have caught me on a day where I was in my feelings. I was in my feelings. And I ain't gonna lie. Yes, it was times where I was pissed off, but look, one day I didn't let it affect my day. I just had to come back and talk my shit. But I hope that you are able to continue to stay on this earth for however long the Lord allows you, and I hope you get yourself together, because if we don't get ourselves together, we would not be seeing ourselves in the afterlife. So, I'm just saying, say what you want to say, do what you gotta do, baby. You're not changing anything over here, only at all. You're not. I'm still be me, whether you like it or not, and you're gonna have your opinion. I'm gonna have my opinion. I know you older than I am, but I'm gonna have my opinion. You know, I got to. I mean, should I be over here on mute all the time? I shouldn't be on mute all the time. Why should I? When you have a mouth to speak and I have a mouth to speak to myself. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. And one thing I can say, I can let go of the pettiness of it all and be real with you. You done seen more. You done been through more. How can I top that? How can my 31 years top what you done did in your 50 something years of life? It can't. It can't. It can't. It would never match up. It would never match up. No matter if I was in my 40s, still it would never match up. No matter if you was 10 years older than me, it would still never match up. Like I told you, the walk that you walked in your life, it was meant for you. And the walk that I'm walking in my life is meant for me at this time, in this present. It's in this present time, it's meant for me. I'm not hating on what you done did or achieved at all. Congratulations if you ask me, because everybody ain't got that. Everybody don't look. Folks want to sit up there and talk about my. If folks want to sit up here and talk about my paneling on the walls, okay, wow. Look, thank God it's paneling on the walls. Thank God it's not a hole in the wall, because it's a lot of residents out here that has different type of things going on in their four walls, and some of them don't have a wall. They got holes in the walls from fighting, domestic abuses and shit like that. We ain't got that, around that. We ain't got that. I thank God for that. But I thank God that it's paneling on the wall, because it could always been a hole in the wall. And I thank God that I don't have to feel the air coming from the outside into the inside, onto the house. Thank God for that. I thank God I don't have to turn my stove on to keep the house warm. I thank God for that. I thank God I can just plug something up and it's on and it's coming right on. I thank God for that. I thank God for that. Because things could be differently. You know, it can be very, very different for other, for anybody, for any of us. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't mad with you. That's why I'm talking to you. Because I know you listen to my videos. That's why I'm talking to you. I don't hate you. I ain't in love with you, but I don't hate you. I don't hate you at all. Honestly, I feel like dealing with you, you'll make me be a more better person when it comes to how I conduct myself on here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie, some of your enemies can make you be like, this a little immature. Let me get up on my grown man or grown woman shit and handle this shit accordingly. I'm just keeping it real. It will make you like that. Because I done had a lot of moments on here feeling like, oh man, me being petty done got a little tired out. And so therefore to the point where I just want to say, I'm done. I'm done talking about it. That's why you guys always, I'm not a big content creator at all. I wish it was, but I know how that, I know what comes along with that. But I just come on here just to give my opinions about certain things. I don't have to put anybody's name in the title. I ain't gotta do all that. It's what it is. But even if you do have to put some names in the title, that's not a diss at all. It's not. But I ain't out here just really on some hateful type of shit. Like I would never tell a nigga, damn, I can't even say that because I done said some fucked up shit, you guys. I done said some fucked up shit. And I can't backtrack on it. I can't backpedal and I cannot backpedal and pussy pop on it because I done already said it. But because I look, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I have moments where I be thinking like, damn, motherfuckers really said that to me. I can't believe they said that to me. But it is what it was. It is what it is. When it comes to you, sir, when you told me I should take a pill and I wake back up, hey, man, I didn't lose any sleep. I didn't lose any sleep over that. Because who woke me up? God woke me back up. Although you may not have wanted me to wake back up and rise again, but God woke me back up. It's not my time to go. Honestly, I don't think I would have said that now. Maybe in my 20s when I was a little immature, because I ain't gonna lie, I was very, very immature back then. I was saying all sorts of crazy things, really, really discouraging things, when I felt attacked. But now, I wouldn't want you to take a pain pill and all of a sudden you don't wake back up, all because you was trying to treat a pain. But that was really fucked up. That for me, that was really fucked up to me. Just like the last person that I used to know saying something to me that talking about, oh, I wish the opposite for you when I told them God bless you. So basically they were saying they wished bad for me instead of wishing blessing for me. And I ain't never heard, look, I never had anybody to tell me that they wish the opposite for me when I told them God bless you. And you guys already know who this lady is because she done been locked up off of YouTube. But even when I was told that, I don't even hate her. God is already dealing with her, and God has already dealt with her and still dealing with her. No one goes unexempt when it comes to our Heavenly Father. That's why it's important to watch what we say. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Ooh, this Coke is so good. This Coca-Cola. Let me be exact, because I don't want people to think I'm doing Coke. Doing Coke. You know how they, you guys know how they can be sometimes. They be thinking, oh, what you mean by Coke? Are you doing some cocaine? Cocaine? Are you on that shit, nigga? Are you on that shit? Are you sniffing some lines? Somebody is sniffing some lines over there, but I ain't no lines sniffing over here. Baby, that ain't never look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. That ain't never my drug of choice at all. Fuck that shit. Sherm and all that. That wet, none of that. I'm good on that. PCP, fuck that. I'm good on that. You can do it, but I ain't gonna do it. Mm-mm. All that sniffing and shit. No, I ain't got time for that. I don't even like being. I don't look. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't like being around people that sniff cocaine. I done been around that shit already. I don't like that shit. It's an uncomfortable feeling for me to be around people like that. I don't like that shit. That shit is not something that you should be around or anybody else should be around. It is very, very uncomfortable to hear people. Oh, I don't. I can't. Look, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too much. Cause I don't do those. I don't look. I don't. I look. I don't do those drugs. So why would I want to encourage that for the people to be doing? Mm-mm. I don't do that. Do that. You look. Whatever floats your boat, floats your boat. I ain't gonna judge you, baby, because I done did some shit in my life that it ain't pleased to the Heavenly Father. So therefore, do what you do, but don't try to persuade me over here thinking that I'm supposed to be on your type of high. No, I'm good. I know how to say no. And see, some people don't. And see, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Some folks don't know how to say no. They want to try it, and then once they try it, they want to experiment with it. You know what I'm saying? And after a while, it becomes a habit. See, experimenting with shit can become a habit after a while if you're not too careful. See, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these folks out here, they let their addictions control them instead of controlling their addiction. You gotta control it. If you don't control it, it will take over you. It's sad that it's a lot of individuals out here like that, but you just gotta be strong, man. If you look, I'm gonna say this because I'm finna go, because I feel like when I get to talking like this, certain folks don't want to hear this because they probably are going through this right now within themselves. But if you are going through that, just try to find a way out of that. Just try to find a way out of that. You know, and that comes along with anything, whether it's drinking, whether it's eating the wrong foods, whether it's smoking. Whatever you may smoke. We all smoke certain things. I smoke marijuana, but I ain't smoking no damn crack, let alone meth. What I can't pronounce that other word for it, but it's methamphetamines. I can't pronounce that too well, but you know, y'all know what I'm saying. It's best to take control over whatever you may be doing. hmm I'm just saying. I'll be over here like a fool, talking to you and saying this and saying this, saying that, and all of a sudden, really, the whole damn time I'm on everything that I'm saying about somebody else. I'm on. I'll be a damn fool, boy, and I won't want to lead nobody astray, lying to them. I don't want a lot of my followers and my supporters. I don't have fans. That ain't me. I ain't no famous person. I ain't no famous person at all. And I don't, one thing about me, I don't look at myself as if, oh, I done got a little attention, so therefore I'm this, I'm that. No, man, I'm still the same old John. The same old John that you guys know. Now everybody in my family get a chance to see this certain sides of me because I know how to present myself and when I'm in certain situations. But everybody don't get a chance to see this side of me. You know, people are still guessing and wanting to know. Can we see this and see that? And by that I mean the real me. And I'm showing you guys the real me, but I don't show everybody that. Mm. They get it in dosages. Sometimes I feel like everybody can't really too much handle that. They can't. So therefore, I give you what I want. What I want to give you. Honestly, I do. I give you what I want to give you. Most definitely. Most definitely. I give you what I want to give you. But since I wanted to get off here by my 10:30. It's 10:07 right now. But Yes, indeed. I took a moment to read it. I have to read something real quick. But you guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed your day. I just came here to let a person know because I know he's always in the bushes watching. You know, he's always gonna be watching all the time, bruh. I'm not reaching. Look. I am not putting out an olive. What's it called? An olive branch. An olive branch. That's what it's called. An olive branch. But I'm letting you know all of what you may have against me. You might, you and honestly, I feel like you feel like it's towards a lot of us. That's young. Okay, you could. I mean, look at. I'm gonna say. I don't know. I don't even really mean to bring this up, but I can see the change in Rico reports. I can see a change within him. I can. I can. And I'm proud of him. Not saying that he needed to change anything. He was just doing his thing. But when you see yourself doing your thing, and you see that you may have went a little bit too far, or I can't really speak for him. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking. If I was in his shoes, you want to clean certain shit up and get certain things right. You do better when you know better. Within itself, you're like, oh my goodness. Hmm. I see. I watch. Look, I be watching. Hmm. I be watching. I be watching. And I can see that change. I see a lot of changes in a lot of you guys. I think a lot. I think I ain't gonna lie. I feel like a lot of the heavy hitters, they have evolved in their own way. It may not be in the way that you want them to evolve, but they have evolved. Hmm. And I ain't gonna lie, it has been a little bit uncomfortable sometimes when I have like two people that I may like, and they not be they may not they're not on the good on I would say they're not on good terms, but at the same time they don't bring that drama my way, and I appreciate that. I love that about them. I love that about them. I love that about them. And really on my end, I would never take that away from them to be like, oh, you gotta choose. No, you ain't gotta choose. If you want to continue to you know talk or have a disagreement with someone, that's between y'all. You ain't gotta please me. Not saying that not look, I ain't saying that they will, but you ain't gotta act differently because of what's going on and how you may feel about a person. I just don't want to. I just don't want to see it. And if I wasn't see it, I just shut it on down. I just cut it on off because I don't want to see. I don't want to see two people that I like. You know, going head to head. Mm-mm. Because that honestly that would show the fakeness. It would show the fakeness within the supporter. It will because either they are on your team or their team. mm Either are they on your team or their team. That's what the audience would get. But really, you ain't on you. But in actuality, you're not on nobody's team. It's a neutral battlefield. you know, I like you, and I like the other person. I ain't gonna try to get on here and be like, "Oh man, y'all should be cool. We should just shut this on down." No, mm-mm. You have an argument with somebody that I fucks with, go right ahead and go off on them. And I wouldn't. And look, I wouldn't expect them to do the same thing for me. Shit, what's my business? It's my business. No matter if they like me or not. And what's their business? What's their business is their business. You know what I'm saying? I can't be coming in between that. It is what it is. But I take it with a grain of salt. It's what it is. I ain't trying to be kumbaya, none of that. I mean, even though I would like it for it to be like that, but we are in the sector, and that is not going to happen. That is not going to happen at all. At all. At all. But you guys, it's time for me to get up on off here. I just had to come back because I know somebody was on live. And brother, I want you to know this. I'm not gonna call you out your name because I'm done really saying certain things to you like that. But I hope you can come to some type of common ground that know that people that are under you don't give a fuck about you like that, and don't give a fuck about what you're saying. But I'm one of the ones that won't be naive and foolish to know that some of the things that you have said. Yeah, you may have been right in areas, not all the way right, but I took it like a man. I took it like a man, just as if anybody that's over the age of 31 would have been telling me the same thing that you have told me. Some things you was right on, and some things you was not right on. But I don't have an issue with you. I thought I made this clear a couple of videos ago, but I don't have an issue with you. And this may seem so weak, but I don't give a damn. I'm being grown, man. I can't mess up my peace for foolishness like this, especially when it comes to a person really in my eyes, especially when it comes to a person that's really not feeling me like that. I'm just giving you what I know how to give you. I ain't trying to, wish anything upon you. Whatever happens, happens to you. You know, because life and death lies in the tongue. So I ain't finna just be on here trying to. I hate you and I wish this and I wish that. No, I'm just look. I am wiping my hands with it, and you should too. You should wipe your hands with me. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm wiping my hands with you when it comes to certain things. You know, I don't have to mention your name, but you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. Okay, just want you to know that. Just want you to know that. But I'm finna get over here and eat some of these beans and cornbread with a little hot sauce on the top of that. hmm And I'm be knocked out. See, I like good old comfort food to put me right on to sleep after I get on. I look after I done got done taking a few old bites, maybe we're about 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bites. Sucking down some good old chicken wings to the bone, to the gristle, if you ask me. Because baby, I'm greedy. I'm greedy. Look, I haven't got this thick for nothing. I have not gotten this thick for nothing. I have look, you guys. I have gotten thick like a motherfucker, but you guys won't be able to see it. I would love to. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I would love to do a photography, photo shoot. Get a good photographer and just take pictures of me. When you love yourself some me. Okay, well I would say you, but when look, I love me some me. I love everything about me. Even though I wish I could, even though I wish I could change certain things, but I can't. Well, I can, but then again, sometimes I just can't. 'Cause I mean, it just me. But I love me some me. Honestly, I think I am obsessed and infatuated so much within me. It's ridiculous. I have to kind of cut it out because I come off to people like I'm just thinking that I'm some star. But no, it's just me expressing my love about me. You know, yeah. Okay, you may not think I can sing. I think I can sing. I'm not the best, but I think I can sing. You know, or dressed. I know how to put myself. Look, don't let the must shirts fool you. I may look raggedy sometimes. Some days you may see me online. But baby, I know how to put. Look, baby, I know how to get it together and put shit together. I sure do. I really do. But I have said too much, you guys. It's time for me to get up on off here. And I do hope this young man, because you still are young. I don't care if you're in your 50s, you're still young. Even when you get in your 60s, you're gonna be still young. You know, I look. I have people that's in their 70s right now, trying to get to their 80s. So you are still young. You have a, you know, look. I got a long way to go because I'm trying to get there, and I gotta stop at what I look. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta stop what I'm doing right now to make sure on that way of getting to my 50s that everything will be straight. Mm-hmm. Because you know you can have a little fun in your 20s and 30s, but at the same time, that shit will creep upon you, whether in your late 30s, early 40s or 50s. And I'm trying to watch out for that. But I done said enough, and you guys enjoy the rest of your night, even though the night is almost over. Mm-hmm. Well, not quite. Not well, not too quite, but it's 10:18. Look. I'm switch. Look. I am Central Standard Time. I am. But on that note, you guys, I'm out of here. Y'all be safe and good. Peace.